Drum Channel Brasil está aqui junto com o baterista e hoje nós vamos falar aqui com um dos maiores bateristas do mundo, podemos dizer, Mr. Akira Jimbo. Konbanwa, Jimbo-sama.
Muito prazer.
Muito obrigado, seu português está muito bom. Your Portuguese is very good.
Poquito.
Okay. Akira.
Yes.
Welcome to Brazil.
I'm very happy to be here. This is my third trip to this country. First time 25 years ago, second time 10 years ago, and now. Very happy.
And it's the first time you play with the Brazilian drummer. You never, the other times you play alone.
Right, right. Or with a band, Japanese.
With Cassiopeia. Have you been here?
Yes.
And tell us about this experience in playing with another drummer and with the Brazilian drummer, which have a very rich rhythmically background. What you have played already in Salvador, and tell us about this experience to play with Douglas Las Casas, another great Brazilian drummer. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Oh, Douglas is amazing. His hand is kind of shake a hand.
Yeah.
It's
shake hand.
So I took a private lesson from him and how to use the right hand. It's a down, up, horizontal, up, down, up, horizontal, up. So I will practice that, and maybe next year I can play like a ticka.
We came with the Japanese samba to Brazil.
Right.
Okay, let André will talk with you too.
Okay. You have a great experience mixing acoustic and electronic drums, and I would like you to talk a little bit about that fusion. How the electronic drums are influencing the acoustic drummers.
Okay, so electronic drums is kind of new technology, and I feel that's very fascinating. And I combine those two elements, and for my opinion, acoustic drums and electronic drums is a different instrument. Acoustic drum has a very wide dynamic range, and the electronic drum has the wide variation of the sound, and also can play melody and harmony, and it's add the new possibility to all the drummers.
Do you think it's something like the difference between piano and keyboard?
Piano, keyboard.
No, excuse me. The difference between the piano as an instrument, an acoustic instrument, and the keyboards as an electronic instrument. People would like to say that the keyboard would swallow the piano, and that have never happened.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing. Acoustic drumming continues, and electronic drumming continues. Yeah.
And improve. Of course.
Yeah.
And Mr. Jimbo, of course I read about you before this interview, and I know you have a hi-hat with 14.25 inches.
Right.
Why this weird measure? Why did you choose that, or was Eugen who did this? You have a how may I say? It's a mixed leagues on the cymbals.
Actually, I requested that certain diameter, and now the hi-hat has two sizes, 13.25 and 14.25. Today I'm using 14.25, but in Japan I'm playing 13.25, and very specific configuration. And 14.25 has the control of 14, and in the same time the power of 15.
Okay.
It's a very cherry picking size. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. And tell us about the MIDI. which is such a strange thing to drummers specifically. How do you use MIDI in your playing? You have a very famous video playing the Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. I don't know if you will play tonight.
I'm sorry, I don't play that song tonight, but I put the small trigger pickup on each acoustic drums. So, of course, on the bass drum, snare drums, toms, and also left foot clave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything is kind of triggered. So I assign some notes in each limb: right foot, right hand, left hand, and make the orchestration. It's very exciting, challenging, and fascinating things.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. But you are also composer, so.
Yes, I love to compose. I love to write songs.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your perspectives about the music in the new century.
Music in 21st century. Yes, a lot of new things coming out, and still the traditional things going on. So it's good. And the history of music is the history of fusion. You know what I mean? So the fusion continues.
I see perfectly, because in Brazil we have this kind of thing. The most of our rhythms are the result of some fusions. Is it true in Japanese rhythms?
Yes, of course. Brazilian rhythm is so fascinating for all the percussion player, and some European culture, African culture, or traditional culture. It's the mixture of everything. And in Japan, we have traditional rhythms.
Taiko.
Taiko, yeah. Taiko is very famous. And of course, Taiko drama was very much influenced from Brazilian and African rhythms. So fusions are going on and on and on.
That's something we have no idea. It's really taiko drums are being influenced by Brazilian music. How?
Because there is an taiko drumming is very much related with some regional things, and basically we don't have the consistent rhythm. So our traditional rhythm is like a dun 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 dun, something like that. Not keeping the beat. So you have very strong beat, right?
Yeah.
So definitely we have big influence from yours.
And taiko drums influenced you. I mean, you studied the taiko drums in the beginning.
No, I never tried the taiko. Of course, I've tried in some festival times, but not very much got into that. It's the stick is too thick for me. I'm kind of skinny guy, so
It's okay.
We have to finish, Mr. Jimbo. Ricardo, Mr. Jimbo, you know you are in São Paulo. São Paulo is the biggest Japanese city outside Japan. I don't know if you know that. So I would like, we've been very proud if you could leave a message to our fellow Brazilians, to our young drummers from Drum Channel Brazil and from O Baterista. If you could please leave a message, make yourself at home, please.
all right. So drumming is so much fascinating, and the music is joy, and the music is a communication. So I keep playing drums, I keep playing music, and you play music, you keep playing drums, and hope you see you again in the near future. Thank you. Muito obrigado.
Ok. Drum Channel Brasil, eu baterista aqui no EMT com Akira Jimbo.